Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
We had a fun story with Ish Sodhi when he came into the Canada League a couple of years ago. He was late getting into the tournament. He got off a flight, wasn't expected to play that day because he had literally just landed from all the way in New Zealand. So they said, take a couple of days off. Then he landed up at the ground. He said, listen, I'm here. I might as well play. And he picked up 5 wickets.
No, amazing. I love his performance. I also think that really a lot of the New Zealanders really rate Michael Santner because they feel that he's an intelligent cricketer. He's very much in that, they have that mold of intelligent cricketers who, captaincy material as well. And, he's that veterinary kind of player, cerebral players, but they rate him as a batsman. And in fact, Stephen Fleming was talking about him a couple of years back. Chennai was very seriously looking at him as a pinch hitter or somebody who could open the innings. Of course, it didn't turn out that way, but he's quite capable with the bat and he just hasn't got that role. So those are the kind of players that, work very well for New Zealand. Sort of, they fit in anyway. They'll come and bowl a couple of overs. They'll all be gun fielders, and then they can, just open and score a few runs as well.
If you remember, there was a game he played for CSK. He hit a 6 on the last ball to win. And there's Dooley and us. We were in the time when Cricbuzz Live, happily in those days, used to come out of our studios. And there was Dooley saying, he's a great golfer. He's going to hit it straight. He's a great golfer. He's going to hit it straight. And hit the last ball for 6. So New Zealand have these people. If they can get off to a start, they've got people like Neesham, Mitchell, Santner, who can, Daryl Mitchell and Mitch Santner. It sounded like I was taking the break in the sentence at the wrong time. Who can give you runs at the end.
But Harsha, just to follow up on that, while we talked about Pakistan being familiar with these conditions, all these names are there, but the big names at the top of the order, the batsmen, they're going to be batting first. Setting a total here, Devon Conway with the amount of experience he's had there, class player Kane Williamson, but someone like a Glenn Phillips who maybe enjoys different kind of conditions to thrive in with his kind of game.
I've never seen, I've read a lot and heard a lot and only seen glimpses of Glenn Phillips at his best. Obviously his numbers as such a big 6 hitter, I've never actually had the opportunity of sitting and watching Glenn Phillips take an attack apart. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how he goes today. A wicketkeeper who likes bowling. I had a quick chat with him at one of the presentations and said, what about bowling? He said, I get bored at a cricket match if I'm not in the thick of it all. So I go to the nets, I've batted. Now what do? So I love bowling. He said I bowl throughout the nets. And they don't need him here because they've got 6 bowlers and Pakistan don't have too many left-handers till they come down to Imad Wasim and the others. They've only got one in the top order. So they probably won't need his off breaks. But he's an interesting character. And I think a lot of players like Phillips, like Seifert will go into this game with a nothing to lose attitude. If they go in and say nothing to lose, man, those guys are the favorite scum. That is when upsets happen.